Hey friends, it's Sky, the cult leader of CULT fans. Join with a simple like and subscribe to gain. Hi sisters! Guess what? We are gonna talk about a cult. Shocking, I know. As if my channel niche isn't basically talking about cults. First MLMs, then Hollywood, now this. And I'm also planning to do a video on a Christian millionaire preacher with a weight loss cult. Hi sisters! Which basically promotes starving yourself. That's gonna be an interesting one. But right now, the spotlight is taken by Michelle Phan. I'm sorry, Tyra Banks.
I have never in my life juggled them balls like this. You go to Poppy, you lay there, you juggle them balls for yourself.
Jiggle them balls.
If you don't know who Michelle Phan is, you are living under the rock, and I envy you. You actually have a life. She's a 35-year-old American beauty YouTuber with over 1 billion views. She's the original beauty influencer. You see where I'm getting with this. She has an influence. And recently, that's not a good thing. So she's extremely successful. She took a break from YouTube from, I believe, 2015 to 2017 because this whole social media pressure affected her mental health in a negative way. She struggled to find her identity, kind of felt like she became a money-making machine. And yeah, that's hard. Like, I totally relate to that. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. I'm basically a celebrity now. I'm basically Teresa. No, I wish. This is the endless thinking of I'm attracted to her, she's pretty, but I also kind of want to be her because she's so pretty and so iconic. But what I'm actually getting is old men trying to get fit pics from me on Instagram. So after the break, Michelle is doing her thing, influencing, working on her business, living the life. But recently she posted some very questionable Insta stories that we will get to. Maybe not all of them because I really don't want to bore you with like excessive information. I really prefer to insert an excessive amount of farts. But first, let's discuss how cults actually work and why I don't necessarily see Michelle as this cult leader, this buzzword that drama channels drop when talking about her. Okay, this is an unpopular opinion, I guess, but those drama channels that just talk about information, that's just like this and this and this happened, blah 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 blah. Those channels are literally so boring. Like, yeah, I feel like Michelle is literally just a victim who can potentially become dangerous because of her massive following, of her massive influence, that the actual cult leaders and self-help scammers are taking advantage of. Cults are based on manipulation, and it becomes 1,000 times harder when your own brain starts manipulating itself and fights that manipulation. If you have ever been in a toxic relationship, either with a partner or a friend, you know how hard it is to see and realize that they're ruining you because this whole time you feel like they want the best for you, and your brain is kind of fighting itself about that. Now transform that into, for example, a religious view where you literally fight the thought of eternal damnation because of this one little thing you did. It's a torture. Now multiply this pressure and imagine how difficult it must be if you've been in an actual cult. Like, not just hearing one thing you don't agree with, but being among one specific type of people 24/7, everyone with the same exact belief, and they want to strip away every bit of your identity so they can control you. I'm a Christian, and I do realize that there are Christians that are evil, self-righteous, whatever, also like really manipulative. I mean, they aren't real Christians, you know. For me, Christianity is like an inner peace that comes from Jesus, and this peace helps me to fight sin, to fight bad. I firmly believe in importance of morality and certain deeds and ways to live, but I still don't want to be that close-minded maniac, that sort of obsessive, you know. You're still a human, you know what I mean? There are many things I wouldn't do and I don't agree with, but when other people do it, I'm like, I mind my own business, even though I know it's hurtful to my God, but I'm not like in a cult, and I'm not gonna be some kind of recruiter here, so let's just be compassionate in case Michelle is just a deceived victim here, because she is in a high position. But that also doesn't make promoting essential oils as COVID preventative okay, as she did. That's BS, I hope you guys realize that. Trust doctors, not MLM homes. Okay, I will insert her stories, I'll just touch the most the parts. This sounded weird. I believe we should be open-minded, however, not naive.
I am love. Love is me. I am the universe experiencing itself and I feel infinite.
Now this sounds crazy.
I'm still processing all the miracles I witnessed and the miracle I became today. I saw angels. I experienced complete bliss and joy that I've never ever experienced in my life.
Okay, so this is escalating in a pretty concerning way.
One more note. This mediation retreat is not one of those relaxing spa ones. My friends think I'm relaxing and chilling. Nah bro, I'm working. I'm clocking in 4 hours of sleep every day. Yikes. Waking up at 3 a.m.
Thinking about so many things.
to mediate for 5 hours straight, no breaks, not even for bathroom. Then we eat, then learn science for 2 hours, then mediate again, then break, and then mediate again. It's work.
4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of meditation. I also don't know why she says mediation, but let's just say meditation. And no bathroom. All of this is against basic human needs, okay? When you are introduced to something that goes completely against the basic bare minimum of a human need, you should kind of know you're being manipulated. Not to victim blame here, but just, you know, like, sometimes it's good to use your brain. You don't have to be sleep deprived and torn your bladder to become a better version of yourself. That's completely delusional. Michelle was, correct me if I'm wrong, brought into this cult, should I say allegedly, you know what, I'm not gonna, by a nearly $2,000 workshop. Okay, I don't know what they had told her, but Miss Girl got scammed. When you practice something as extreme as sleeping for only 4 hours a day, your brain will not work. Therefore, you're a lot more vulnerable and susceptible to be manipulated. Sleep, no questions. I am your cult leader. Remember, so like and subscribe if you'd like to have.
The people in this retreat, wow, I've never ever experienced so much love from strangers in my entire life. I've never felt so safe. This is the most love I've ever received.
Classic love bombing, a manipulation tactic.
I used to groan at setting these alarms, but now I'm excited to wake up at 4 a.m. to mediate for 5 hours. Lamal, who am I?
A victim of a cult whose leaders saw you have a following and are now taking advantage of you. See, that's the thing, everyone in cult are victims. But even if you are one, if you cause harm to others, you aren't innocent. Naive and arrogant doesn't equal innocent. It's the same with having mental health issues. Like, you can have mental health issues and you're the victim, you're suffering, but you also can cause a lot of harm to others. You're still the victim, but you're still not innocent completely, you know what I mean? It really depends on the whole situation. You are entitled to your own beliefs, but if you use that belief and cause harm to another person with it, it makes you toxic, even though this belief might not be toxic. Oh, and speaking about beliefs, can I just add that manifesting doesn't make you spiritual, and it's not a personality trait, Naomi. It's 2022, we use social media, someone had to say it, and I don't think I need to elaborate why.
I am the universe experiencing itself, and I feel loved because I am love. No, you're not. You're Michelle, and so are you.
Well, thank you, I know that, but I'm not going to buy in your cult mentality through love bombing, because I already have my cult. Having followers doesn't mean you should be trusted too, okay? I think that's all I have to say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for your... Sky loves you, God bless you, and I can't wait to interact with you on this platform. Bye.